Fox 40 News at 6 starts now.
It is mayor versus manager in Stockton, and it's all over these few seconds from last night's city council meeting.
My recollection of the conversation is a little bit different than yours, Mayor. I don't recall
I can play it if you want to.
I don't recall stating those same things.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sinceri Tonsil in tonight for Stephanie Cruz. The important part of what you just heard is Mayor Anthony Silva saying, I can play it if you want to. It's why he's now under investigation by the district attorney. Luana Munoz is live in Stockton with an explanation. Luana, what's going on here?
You know, Sinceri, this is just another example about the battle between Mayor Anthony Silva and the city manager. And after what the mayor said last night, the city felt that they needed to take legal action. Stockton Mayor Anthony Silva now faces a criminal investigation. It all started when Silva and city manager Bob Dice disagreed about how a phone conversation they had prior played out.
My recollection of the conversation is a little bit different than yours, Mayor. I don't recall
I can play it if you want to.
I don't recall stating those same things.
That implication was enough for the city to have the district attorney's office investigate. The reason why, Dice was unaware the conversation was being recorded, and by California law, that's illegal. In a statement, Stockton City Attorney said, we will be providing to the council a confidential memorandum intended to educate them regarding this subject and the potential ramifications of failing to strictly comply with this issue. Tuesday's showdown came before the city was to vote on a controversial tax hike, which Mayor Silva expressed his sentiment toward the city's financial management.
Why should the public trust us when residents and business owners are disrespected and treated like peasants? I am embarrassed, and I am really disgusted with the arrogancy, quite frankly, that surrounds City Hall. I am sick and tired of it, and I expect it to stop.
Well, Mayor Silva is in surgery today, but he did release this statement. He said, when Bob Dice threatened me last night and denied it publicly, I was willing to refresh his memory with notes that I took from our meeting. I understand how he misinterpreted my words. Mayor Silva also went on to say that he has told the city manager both privately and now publicly that he doesn't agree with his strategy on how to manage this city. The city manager did announce in June that he plans to retire later on this year. Back to you, Sinceri.
All righty, Luana, thank you so much. Well, last night's comments were made during a Stockton City Council meeting where members decided to put a sales tax increase on the ballot this November. The 3/4 cent increase would last a decade, with most of the money going toward the city's Marshall Plan to reduce crime and add new police officers to the force. Another big chunk would go toward paying off the city's bankruptcy debt. All that is only if a majority of voters say yes in November. If the increase is voted in, Stockton's new sales tax rate would be 9%. Modesto voters will have a similar decision to make this fall. They'll decide on raising their sales tax by 1%, bringing it up to 8.625%.
I'm supportive of moving this forward and letting the people make the ultimate decision.
It could add an extra $26 million to the general fund, which could be spent on a number of city departments, including police, fire, and parks. Last fall, Sacramento voters approved Measure U, a half-cent sales tax hike, making their current rate 8.5%. A statewide Amber Alert activated for a